You're in the right place at the right time with the right person. I'm not going to hand you a bill with a credit card, swipe your this and give me your PayPal that. All this is you show up, you put the work in, learn. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be fucking hard because you're wrestling yourself. But once you finally get past yourself and get out of your own fucking way, then you'll really start to learn. And you'll see that you've made it much more harder than it needs to be. Because it's all basically psychological. You're afraid of losing money. You're afraid of being wrong. You're afraid of failing. You're afraid of your fucking spouse or your coworkers or your family members, your friends to say, I told you it wasn't going to work. It's all a pipe dream. And some of you deep down inside, listen, folks, listen. It's going to get so hard that you're going to actually create the environment for that to happen. So that way it's ending all the pain. That short little momentary embarrassment around your family and friends, your coworkers. Yeah, I lost my fucking money. And you're right. It's fucking bullshit. Nobody's making money. It's all fucking fraud. It's a scam. It's all horseshit. Because you don't want to endure. Because it's hard wrestling with that feeling of, what would they think of me if I fail? Fuck that. Why are you even entertaining that shit? Listen, failure is a fucking choice. That's not a guarantee. Failure is a fucking choice. Setbacks, speed bumps, adversities, that's all part of this. Like anything else. Anything worth doing is going to be fucking hard. It's going to cost money. It's going to cost time. It's going to cause you to have to put more effort into this than anything you've ever done. Weak people don't survive in this industry. Unorganized, undisciplined, irresponsible motherfuckers do not stay in this business. You have to be an adult that is an independent thinker that understands there's real risk in this shit. You can lose your ass. You can have more money taken from you than you have. How's that possible? Get into a move where your stop loss doesn't get respected like a CPI number and it full on margin calls your ass. Now you're underneath where you had in the account. It's gone. The broker's going to want that money. I've had margin calls like that. It's embarrassing the first time, but you're like, oh, fuck it. The broker says, look, you're going to be able to meet this margin call today. No, I'm going to need to get to you on Monday. But okay. And then they're calling your ass at 9:00 in the morning. You going to take care of this margin call? Yep. Wire's on its way. Scratch yourself. Okay, it's bad. Blow your leg off. It sucks. You got to get a prosthetic. Okay. If you're going to be in trading, you got to find a way to work around it. You're going to hurt yourself in this industry. You're going to. Everybody does it. No one's walked in this and went through without any scars. We all have. If you're here still, and you finally make it point to profitability, you all have these same war stories. Some of them are much more interesting than others. But largely, most of the things that you're putting yourself through are completely avoidable because you're looking for too big of a return, too fast. You want to flip your accounts. You see all these fuckers on YouTube. Yeah, I'll flip my account this way, and I'll flip my account that way. I've done this and I've done that. And they're only showing you an MT4 list of trades. No engagement, no management, none of that stuff. And you fall victim to that because you see everybody else saying shit in their comment section. Oh, you're the GOAT. You're a trading god. This is godlike trading. That's nonsense. And you don't ever want to be caught up in any of that. I'm going to say this. If you read the comments on my YouTube video, it's a sugar fest. And you now understand why I did not have those comment sections open. Because all of that stuff, while I love it, I feels good as a mentor seeing it, it's needless. It's really not needed at all. And I can see how easily someone that would be slated against me would see that and say, oh yeah, This is all, him sock puppeting. That's a lot of people, isn't it? But you don't need to do that. And don't let that opinion by other people saying that they like or support what I do, don't let that shape your opinion of me. Don't, because you see other people saying, oh, ICT is the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's the GOAT. I'm not the fucking GOAT. Okay? I can't stand that. But don't let other people influence you thinking I'm better than I am because you see other people saying that I am. I want you to come here and taste and see it yourself. And if I don't live up to what you think I've said, then you say it and bring it and show all the receipts where I said this live and it didn't happen. That I showed an example and explained what I was going to do and then did it. And it wasn't in the teachings. I challenge everybody all the time, genuinely. If you think what I'm teaching is horseshit, go through the content. And I made it even shorter with the 2022 content. Go through the charts and see if that doesn't pan out. See if you can't make money with that. Shoot holes in. Do it. Listen, every time I'm trolled, if it's a really good troll or someone's ribbing me about something, if it's noteworthy, it'll many times, like this whole discussion tonight, it'll cause me to think about something, and then I'm like, okay, I can turn this into a lecture. I'm going to get this off my chest at the same time, and then there it is. So some of my higher end trolls know how to get me to produce more content because they know if they say certain shit, I'll be triggered because I'm like a dog chasing cars. I can't help it. Because I know invariably a lot of you that are new or just, you'll believe any fucking thing that anybody says negative about anybody else because it just seems like that's what should be believed. And never even seen it yourself. Never even came through and did the work and tested it or spent time with me where I'm actually calling it before it happens. With precision. That's the part that defies all logic. If it was something retail, it wouldn't be that precise because I've never seen anything in retail that's as precise as what I got. And I was looking for this when I first started because I was buying every book out there thinking, okay, the RSI divergence with a 14 period is going to be the clue for me to get the highest candle. If I could just learn how to sell the highest candle, then that's it. I'll be profitable. Listen to what I was thinking about as a 20-year-old. I was demanding and only accepting being short on the highest candle. So what was I missing by only pursuing that? Any chance of ever seeing or recognizing a fair value gap or a breaker. Oh, shit. And that's how you fell victim like everybody else does. Indicators are a distraction taking you away from open, high, low, and close. I'm convinced that if people would have studied price action long enough without all that other bullshit, patterns for pattern's sake would have been a bigger thing. And that was one of the reasons why I liked Linda Raschke and Larry Connor's book, Street Smarts. And I still believe that book should be in everybody's library. There's a lot of stuff in there that I think is this filler. They would probably argue and say, well, I've made this much money with it, Michael, you can go fuck yourself. And that's fine. That's great. I'm just saying that there's some patterns in there and some things that they talk about. They're not terribly exciting to me. I like the anti-pattern because it kind of made sense because it still had a little bit of a hook to the stochastic type thing. And I was a big fan of stochastic at the time when that book came out. But I've had affinity for the turtle soup pattern. And while I don't teach and trade their version of it, it helped me understand the logic of how the market runs for stops. And I had to wrestle with this statement that Larry Williams made in one of his lectures on video. He said, there's these people, and when I played it for my son, we were in our theater about a couple weeks ago, and I said this in the last time I did a Twitter space mentioning it. I'm going to say this, I'm going to close it. But there's a part in the video where he says, I've been doing this a long time, and you hear these people, they got me. Those guys got me. Those guys did it to us guys. That's how he says it in the discussion, referring to someone stopping you out. And he doesn't believe, at least through his material, he promotes the idea, and I'm referring to Larry Williams right now. He promotes the idea that there is no collective entity of someone out there pursuantly going after your stop loss, when I'm absolutely 100% privy to the group that does that. So here's the problem with that. If you learn from that as a young, impressionable 20-year-old like I was, and then everything I was seeing and made me feel like I was on the right path, but my hero, Larry Williams at the time, and I have all the respect in the world for this man still, I'm honest in telling you that him saying that remark was a hindrance for me. When I had it figured out in my second and a half to third year, that remark by him fucked me all up, because I looked at him as like a father figure, because I didn't have my dad and my grandfather was gone. So I was, looking to latch onto a father figure. And this shit's hard, man. And you have so many advantages today with the technology. And look at what I'm doing. I'm fucking still bloviating on about shit. Some of you probably already fucking left the conversation and went to sleep or whatever you're doing. I don't give a shit. If there's one of you listening, that's all I need. Just give me an audience of one. And I'll talk and talk and talk. But this remark by Larry Williams saying that, he didn't believe there was them guys did it to us guys. Somebody stopped us out. And because I had so much respect for him, and I believed everything that came out of his fucking mouth and anything he had printed, like I was the fanboy of fanboys. Like, you could have never said anything negative about that man, and I would have fucking wanted to backhand your ass. Like, this guy did it. Like, he did it. Now, if you look into his personal life, they went after him for tax evasion. They picked him up on the airplane going to or leaving Australia or going to Australia or something to that effect. And he did some time in jail for all that bullshit. And I mean, there's all kinds of fucking shit that run around him. And honestly, I think it's because he beat their ass. Like him or not, he whooped their ass. And they don't want people coming out there feeling like they can whoop that ass. So that's the reason why I always stay in demo. I'm standing out here showing you things, but I'm also cognizant of the fact that there would be a different treatment of me if I go out there and start running up in front of everybody and you all get to come on my coattails. Okay. I'm nervous many times when I talk about certain topics, and I don't like some of the things I've said in some of these Twitter spaces when I go off the rails and I say more than I want to say. I can't retract it. I can't pull it back. Part of me feels like it's therapy because I get to get it off my chest, but I'm also aware of, who I learned from, and I don't want to cause any of that kind of static. So I live in that realm where somebody can look at me and say, oh, he's a demo clown, he's a demo baller, this thing, and then it's fine. I coined the term demo baller. That's me. I did it so that way I can stand right there in front of everybody in plain sight, hidden, where only people that would want to learn how this stuff works would give me their ear in time, and they're rewarded for that. But everybody else casually look at me and say, oh, well, fuck him. He's playing around in demo accounts. Great. Perfect camouflage. Perfect. And I've been out here doing it just like this. And people have looked past that mask and saying, oh shit, there's really something there. And that's what I enjoy. I like doing that. But Larry Williams was a huge hindrance to me because his words saying that he didn't believe that there was an entity out there. Oh shit, I had to make sure my phone was still on. I was hitting the wrong button. I thought I had lost my battery. Hold on 1 second. Because his belief in the stop hunt part of this industry, he said that he didn't have that view. And his excuse for that position was because he sold the high of this market or did this and that, and he'd come back with, if you get stopped out, your stop loss is in the wrong place. Okay, I admit your stop loss is in the wrong place if you get stopped out. That's a given. But that doesn't change the fact that there is somebody out there collectively aiming for your shit. You don't think that's happening? Because that's exactly what I'm teaching you to do. You're targeting retail stop losses. If you're learning as my student, that's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. And that's what these young men and women are doing right now when they're making money, whether they're live accounts or they're funded accounts. When they're banking and getting real money, when that money's going from the brokerage firm into their fucking bank accounts, that's happening because they're going after stop losses, Mr. Williams, and that's just the bottom fucking line. So if you've had that thought process all this time, it's time to reassess things because it's really going on. It's absolutely going on. And one of the things made me angry, there was a period of time where I was like, fuck Larry Williams, okay? And I've changed my tune because obviously I was a young man being stupid. But I was offended by, when I finally realized that I've postponed my level of understanding about the marketplace. If I would have just simply discounted him and his opinion instead of elevating it, okay? And why am I even saying this? Because I know I have profitable students that have done things with other approaches. These people are making money. They've made money. And they came to me and they hear how hardline I am about certain things. Well, I'm hardline about every fucking thing. I'm polarizing about everything. I have my opinion and everybody else is fucking wrong. That's just the way I am. It's a one-way street with me, and they name roads after me, one way. I'm not here for friends. You're here to listen to my opinion, whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck. Okay. But if you want to learn how to do this, this is the way I teach it. And sometimes I'm not the best mentor for it. In fact, I'm probably not the best mentor. But I have logic and I have things that make perfect sense if you just take everything else away and just go back to the conversation of what we're talking about. How do these markets work? How do they book? What makes them gyrate? And what's the real general principle? What causes the price fluctuations and repricing? Why does the market go up? Why does the market go down? It has nothing to do with buying and selling pressure. It's the fucking liquidity. It's where the money is. The money is the orders. Where are those orders going to be resting? Above old highs and below old lows. How hard is that? It's not fucking hard. It's not complicated. Now, what complicates it is I have so many approaches to attack that liquidity. And lazy fucks out there simply want a one-trick pony approach that they don't have to fucking think about. They want to pop up a yin and yang symbol on their fucking chart, and then they got to just do something based on that. Give me something to understand why I'm doing it. Don't just give me a stop sign or a green light go. Fuck that. Give me something to trust. I don't want to be like a laboratory rat where the bell would ring and the rat knows to go down this way, and it can get its cheese. Fuck that. I don't want to be manipulated in any aspect. I want to know why I'm doing something. I know why it's supposed to be happening. And when it's wrong, I accept the fact that I did it wrong. I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not going to be fucking mad about the system falling apart. I'm going to trust that it will work again in the future when I'm right doing it. See the difference there? There's personal responsibility that's lacking in all of the fuckery that's going on in this industry. And it's been that way since I've been in it and longer.